So once upon a time, there lived a family of bears. Mama bear, Papa bear, and little baby bear.
You the little baby bear.
You're the little baby bear.
And I'm the daddy.
You're the Papa bear.
And I'm the daddy bear.
And it was time for lunch. And they loved them some porridge. Do you like porridge?
No.
You don't like porridge? Not even pea porridge?
Daddy.
Not even pea porridge hot? Pea porridge cold?
No.
Pea porridge in a pot, 9 days old?
This is the chair. Daddy food.
Oh, that's baby food?
Yeah. Yeah, now this is the seat for the porridge.
Okay,
Hey, I want to
so-
hear the end of the story, guys.
so Mama Bear cooked them up some porridge, and she made a big bowl for Papa Bear, and she made a medium bowl for Mama Bear, and she made a little tiny bowl for Baby Bear. But guess what? Guess what? They sat down to eat their porridge, and Papa Bear takes a bite, and he goes, or Baby Bear takes a bite, and he says, "This porridge is too hot." And Mama Bear takes a taste of the porridge and says, "This porridge is too hot." Then Papa Bear takes a taste. "This porridge is too hot." So they said, so Mama Bear says, "Let's take a walk and let it cool down." Right?
Yeah.
So they go for a walk. But guess what?
What?
There came this little girl in a red hood on her way to her grandma's house to stop the big bad wolf from eating her. Did you know that? True story. Yeah? So she gets to this house and she finds that there's nobody there. But she smells, there's porridge. Goldilocks loves porridge. Did you know that? Goldilocks likes porridge. And she goes in and she sets in this big, huge jar, huge bowl of porridge, and she's like, "Oh, that porridge is way too hot." So she goes to the next one, that's the medium one, and that one was too hot too. And she goes to the little tiny baby bowl, and she takes a taste, and it had cooled down just enough, and it was just right. And she ate it all up. And she was so full and tired. She is getting tired that she decided to go take a nap.
Well, first she had to break the chair, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she broke the baby chair. You know how she breaks the baby chair? She rocks back and forth and back and forth. And she didn't sit still on the chair. You're supposed to sit still on your chairs. Yeah. And it collapsed. It went, kaboom! And there's the baby chair was all in splinters. But she used a piece of it as a toothpick to pick her teeth after she was done eating. Did you know that? Yeah, that's what happened. Then she went and she found this big bed and she tried to lay in it, but it was too lumpy. And she went to this other bed that was a medium bed, and it was too soft. And then she found this little tiny baby bed, and she laid down in it, and it was just right. And she pulled the covers up. Oh, it's so warm. She fell asleep. Meanwhile, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear were coming home from their walk. And they walked into their house, and Papa Bear says, "Somebody been in my porridge."
No, wasn't it sitting in my chair?
No, somebody was eating his porridge.
Riley, let Daddy tell the story.
And Mama Bear says, "Somebody been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear says, "Somebody been eating my porridge and ate it all gone." And Papa Bear says, "Somebody been sitting in my chair." Mama Bear says, "Somebody been sitting in my chair." And Baby Bear says, "Somebody sat in my chair and they broke it and then picked their teeth with it." Can you believe it? And then they started searching for who this intruder was. Papa Bear walks into his room and says, "Somebody been sleeping in my bed." And Mama Bear says, "Somebody been sleeping in my bed."
Because it's so
And Baby Bear said, "Somebody sleeping in Goldilocks woke up and saw the three bears and screamed and ran out of the house.
I can't believe you can scream that loud.
I know, it hurt. But she made it all the way to Grandma's house, and she stopped a big bad wolf. Yep, just before he went down the chimney and got eaten by the three little pigs. The end.
That didn't make any sense.